I think it's safe to say that the Nintendo Switch is quickly becoming the greatest console of our time. I mean, this past month alone, we saw the release of Dragon Quest Builders 2, Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, Fire Emblem 3 Houses, and so much more. It has actually been pretty crazy to try and keep up with everything. So in an effort to help you guys pick the best of the best, here are 5 Nintendo Switch games that I just think are totally worth your time. What is up, my friends? It's Ray back here, and today I'm going to be sharing with you guys 5 Nintendo Switch games that I just think are totally worth your time. So get hyped and get excited. Now, as mentioned, there are just so many Switch games coming out that it is kind of overwhelming to try and keep up with them all. Not to mention, they are all time-consuming, high-quality AAA titles that deserve our time and attention. And these guys are just coming out week after week after week. Like, I was deep into Dragon Quest Builders 2 when Ultimate Alliance 3 came out, and then I was far into that one when Fire Emblem 3 Houses came out. Like, the struggle is real. I'm not complaining or anything, but it's just like there's so many good games and so little time. So without further ado, in no particular order, here are the 5 Nintendo Switch games that I think are totally worth your time. First up, we have Dragon Quest Builders 2. This here is the latest game that I have been incredibly addicted to, and for good reason. Dragon Quest Builders 2 is pretty much JRPG meets Minecraft, and it actually does the Minecraft thing better than Minecraft does the Minecraft thing. This is a game where you have complete creative freedom to destroy the world around you and build it up to however you want. That's how crazy you can get with this game. But of course, it's not just about the building. There's also the JRPG element, which brings along a pretty deep storyline that you can follow at your own pace. In the story, you tackle the role of a legendary builder to explore the land, complete quests, and build up towns and farms. I loved everything about the original Dragon Quest Builder, so I was really hyped when Builders 2 was announced. Now that I actually have it here in my hands, I can't help but say that it lives up to the hype and so much more. Next up, we have Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 The Black Order. This game right here is arguably my personal favorite release of the summer, and it was one that just really stood out to me when I played it back at E3. Not only am I a huge Marvel fan, but I also love these types of RPG games, so when you combine the two things, you get the recipe for a perfect game for Ray. Not to mention, great couch co-op games nowadays are incredibly rare, and Ultimate Alliance 3 is one of the first in a long time that just hits all the right buttons. What's interesting is that the majority of my time with this game was actually playing it with Spiderwebs, or Ironwebs, who you guys know. She's actually also a huge Marvel fan. This is a game we just love playing together. Whether you're playing alone or with friends, Marvel Ultimate Alliance is just a fantastic game, but I do have to say where it really shines is in its cooperative gameplay. Next, at number 3, we have Fire Emblem 3 Houses. This one should go without saying. It's Fire Emblem strategy and RPG goodness on the Switch. What's not to love? Anyways, 3 Houses is a masterpiece of a game that features compelling characters, deep storylines, and hundreds of hours worth of content. Especially if you play the game through each house, you have different content and different storylines each time around. The Fire Emblem franchise is one that is always on the rise, and each title always tends to one-up the last. With 3 Houses, that trend continues. This game is without question a true gem that we're gonna look back on as a classic. It's safe to say that 3 Houses raises the bar pretty high for future strategy and RPG games. Second to last, we have Super Mario Maker 2. For many gamers out there, this is the definitive Super Mario game, and maybe even the perfect Super Mario game of all time. Like, I personally don't know how Nintendo is ever gonna top this one. I've talked a lot about Mario Maker 2 in my previous videos, and this has become a game that I always open up to get my Mario fix, with tons of new creation tools to build the level of your dreams, a strong single-player story mode featuring 100 courses designed by Nintendo, and a revamped online mode to play on other players' levels from all around the world. Super Mario Maker 2 features a ton of content that will no doubt keep you occupied for hours on end. Whether you're looking to flex your creativity muscles and make some insane levels, or you just want to play on some levels for fun, Super Mario Maker 2 is the gift that keeps on giving. This game is a Super Mario fan's dream come true. And finally, last but not least, we have Cadence of Hyrule. This is a game I didn't expect to like, but when I bought it out in LA and played it on my flight back from E3, I just fell in love with it. This isn't your typical Legend of Zelda game, but it is incredibly charming with retro SNES style graphics and an incredible soundtrack to match. I guarantee you guys that you are going to die plenty of times trying to complete this game, but once you get going, it is kind of hard to stop, and you're probably even going to find yourself just playing this game just to listen to the soundtrack. Cadence of Hyrule is frustrating at times, but it is tons of fun. It's one of those frustrating games that's just so frustrating but so fun at the same time. Like, it's a combo that just works. Alrighty guys, so there you have it, 5 Nintendo Switch games that I think are just totally worth your time and totally worth picking up. Now, I want to know what you guys think. Do you have a favorite Nintendo Switch game that you recommend? Was it one on this list? Is it another one? I would love to know your thoughts down in the comments box down below. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button because it always helps out the channel. And until the next one, I'll catch you guys later. Get out there and go play some games and have some fun. Peace!